My mom is trying to force me to date her friend's son, and she slapped me when I refused to let him kiss me. So I am planning my escape. For context, he and I, both 17, used to be pretty close friends back in middle school. 2 months ago, he broke up with his long-term girlfriend. Despite my having a relationship, my mom is constantly telling me to come over to comfort him, telling me he is the perfect kind of guy for me. One day he tried to kiss me. I told my mom that I didn't want to hang out with him anymore. She slapped me so hard that I almost cried. She told me I was making him more sad by this. I should be ashamed. She later phoned him and said sorry to him and told him I really loved him and he should not give up. Sadly, he listened to her and kept trying to hit on me. Update. Just wanted to give you an update. So I started to write down every incident reported to the school counselor. They called the police. They questioned me about it. Furthermore, they talked to my mom. She acted like she was unaware that she made me uncomfortable and said the slap was accidental after they left. She told me she should have raised me harder. Since then she has not spoken a word with me. The guy sent me a text that the police visited him, but he had no hard feelings about it because he knew I would never harm him, and the police probably just misunderstood what I said. That's it for now, and hopefully forever. Update to my mom took my phone away from me. I usually use it in the morning. When she is sleeping, she did not allow me to leave my room at all. She called the school and told them I was sick and couldn't go. Barely gave me food. I have decided that on Monday I will be moving to a friend's house. Yesterday, she told me that my boyfriend tested me and that he wanted to meet me at the park. If I really wanted to go, she would allow it, but I couldn't leave the park area, and she gave my phone back and shared the GPS coordinates with her phone to know I really didn't. She was the one driving me there and driving me home. I was surprised at how generous this was in comparison to the previous few days/weeks. I agreed even in a limited space. This is good. So I quickly prepared, because she had only told me an hour before she wanted me to put on clothes that she said were slightly before. I just thought she really did a 180 degrees turn. When we arrived, I saw him nowhere, but she assured me he would be there. I got out of the car and just waited on a bench. I looked through the messages my boyfriend sent me, but there was no mention of this meetup. Thought maybe my mom would want me to believe my boyfriend had forgotten and I would be mad at him. I saw someone coming. It was the guy my mom wanted me to set up. I started to realize what this was. I quickly read his messages and noticed that my mother in my name had invited him to meet here. He came to me, hugging me. I immediately told him I had not sent the messages. He looked like he understood. I told him I would be leaving my mom's house, but didn't tell him when or to where. He suggested that the simplest solution to my problem would be for me to simply kiss him when she sees us. I told him no way. I decided it was time to go and called my mom to pick me up. When he heard the car arrived, he pulled me close and said, "Just a quick kiss." I didn't reply, which he took as a yes, and kissed me. After that, told me he loved me and kissed me again. I just said bye and left. When I got into the car, Mom just smiled and said we looked very cute together. Hopefully, after Monday, I will never see her again.